Hello, this is Vulturefire. I recorded 2 videos in one day yesterday, or a couple days ago, and then I promptly didn't record another video, which means that I am now once again back to just on the verge of dropping out of a daily series. So let's do this. We're doing Outside Influence Part 2. We've opened all the packs we're allowed to open for this series. We're doing increasing stab stuff. I haven't decided what character I'm going to do. How much gold do I have? Okay. We're going to go Silan, increasing stab. This is a pretty straightforward list. You run combat readies, you run frost enchantments. You run... The other cards are much less relevant. Haunted Memory is useful because it's a skill you can draw with combat ready that generates mana. I'm probably going to run this hybrid mode. Theoretically, I should run it in... But, like, the only card pool cards that we care about are Armor... There's, like, 3 card pool cards we actually care about. It's actually Arms Race, Battle Ready, and then Frost Enchantment and Combat Ready. And, like, I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough gets to justify losing the extra upgrades, because the extra upgrades make the mana better, that makes some other stuff easier, so... We don't have Burning Prism, of course. We do have Martial Prism, which is going to be how we can deal with evasion. Because we can't run any other strikes or spells, or it can mess up our stuff. And then... I have to decide what else I want. Might just be an assisted analysis. Assist. Could also just run like a Death Field. Let's run Phased Grace, actually. That seems pretty reasonable. This may actually be pretty close to... We'll see how this list goes. This may actually end up being like a list that I should run into depth for. So we're going to go Ramparts, because if you're running a stab deck, you go Ramparts. I don't actually need to worry about that anymore, because we can't open any more packs. Plains versus Valley. We're going Valley because Crystal Dragon drops Cornered Strike, which is just a better increasing stab. And then the only really tough fight here should be the Crimson Natha. Depth 3, I can generally stomp. Like, I did lose a Depth 3 run a little bit ago, but it was against, like, a Depth 4 enemy that happens to be in Depth 3 that is not normally a thing you have to fight. Relatively bad luck on enemies here, but we do have these guys who we do want to see. I'm just going to take events as much as possible, though. And that there is one of the reasons why we run whatever. The real annoyance here is that we're going to be bleeding next turn, and we don't have a way around that. Fortunately, it's only 2 bleed, but it is still a nuisance. Alright, we're not going to take any damage here, at least. And this will give us the kill. Hopefully with... Nope, no kill. That's fine. We can't take any of that, so we'll take that. We don't really like Firmness Assault, but we can't take any more... Like, other strikes actively make our deck worse. Or, like, make our strategy weaker, which is obviously not what we want. These also help us deal with evasion, to a lesser extent. So. One more stab will take care of the front one. I may actually kill that. I should actually do that because we get a heal. No, what? That's fine. No. This is, we can take this. Again, we cannot take... It has been very bad luck here, where it's just like aggressively trying to give us strikes. Although at least we... it's forcing us to change our path. That's unfortunate. We're going to go here because I would like to go. Something Lewis Slider wouldn't leave. I want to say also forces a path change, which is why I took the option that I did. But, I realize now that I have messed up my... Also, I could have gotten to the actual 0 there, maybe? I'm not sure. That gives us... Nope, can't get healing potion to save our lives, but we still get to kill. I think this is actually our best bet just because it is a draw one. Like, with increasing stab decks you are, which is part of why like I went to avoid fights as much as possible, is that like most fights are not going to give us anything we care about. And that's just going to be how it is. Fortunately, both cards from this boss are strikes, and we can't afford to use our reroll token here, but surely we won't get so unlucky as to... that was not mana. I was kind of hoping to see mana there. The Frost Rune will become useful later in the run, but obviously it's not super useful this early, just because like, it is hard for us to output enough damage. Without enemies dying. Like, this boss we will probably get at least one freeze on, but... yeah, as I said, we could get a freeze. And we can just go and do that for a little bit of extra damage. And that's lethal. Increasing stab decks. They're great because they are straightforward and easy to play. We can't take the others. We can't even take any skills because of... or we can do... not skills. We can't take any spells either because this draws spells or strikes. Taking Arcane Amulet, it's good. Obviously, priority number 1, even with Corn Strike coming up, increasing Savage is going to make so much easier. Everything so much easier. And we're going to upgrade, I think this. And we're going to start by cutting the Infirminus Assault because it's expensive and it doesn't directly help us that much. And our reroll token is going to go here to get Undying Persistence, or Enraged Persistence, rather. We're going to get the one that drops from this fight, obviously. I played that, but I don't think it actually does anything for me. We're going to do that just so we don't explode. I guess we wouldn't have exploded anyway, because we have 18 mark games or whatever. Yeah, you can see, like, we get to do a lot of work with increasing stab. Just chews through things once we get going, and the upgrade just makes it even faster. And that is just, like, the reason that this deck is so appealing, is that it is straightforward, and it does work, and it solves problems. Yeah, we take Enraged Persistence. This is one of many upgrades that just, all of our upgrades are useless to us. Or not all of our upgrades, but a lot of our upgrades. Like, this is why Hybrid is a little bit dicey. Like, on the one hand, we get the reroll tokens. Those are useful if we really need to die persistence for this from this fight, for example. However, the other part of it is we don't directly benefit as much from upgrades as other decks do. In some cases, for example, like these upgrades don't do anything for us. We can always upgrade mana. Like, mana upgrades are still fine. We can take a Mana Dance here if we get offered it. The other cards that we can get here are not going to be as, I say as useful, are not going to be useful really at all. Doesn't actually do much for us. Oh, I should have seen that better, but I'm not going to not play it just because we at least avoid taking any damage. get to do that. At this point, it's worth getting that evasion. Perfect block. We just need any way to draw our increasing stab, which of course we find because our deck is primarily ways to draw increasing stab. That's the main thing we're doing. Removals are good. Mana Dance is solid. We're going to cut the recharge because it's just... We really don't want to draw into it with combat ready is a big part of why. Also, this is definitely the boss we are most happy to see because normally this boss can be a pain in the ass. However, in this particular instance, because we have... just getting the wits out of that is why it's so funny. In this particular instance, because we have, we're a stab deck, like we don't want to draw, whatever, brains. We're not actually going to be able to do what I want here. It's fine. Help me draw to get a thing. Sorry, because so like, we need fewer stabs to kill this than we do, because we can't get locked down by, also getting more mana definitely makes sense here. We can't get locked down by the evasion like we can against the gargoyles. We also don't need as many hits against as we do against gargoyles. This is very good. It does potentially mess with our opportunist, but it's so useful when it doesn't that I'm willing to take it. We're actually going to upgrade it. We're going to upgrade. I think we just keep upgrading mana. That makes the most sense to me. I actually don't totally hate having that. I think the Face Grace is very low value now that we have Flash Shock. Drop-wise, this drop stuff that I would take. I would take the mana card from this fight. Most of the stuff I don't care about. Except for the dragon card, obviously. Because dragon card is the reason you're in the area. Alright. But also, like, this deck is really simple to cut things for because you just cut anything you didn't want to take to begin with. Which is often a lot of things because you only care about being able to loop. We don't need that. I guess we may want it once, but we can get it back. Oh, just getting everything fine. Nice and easy fight. Again. Don't need... We could spin a reroll token here, but... The other card here is a strike. So we'll just take that with plan to cut it, like I said. I didn't realize how close I was going to be to kill, or obviously I would put that over on yonder. Okay. Gonna use that so we don't waste our stab. There. Got him. Yeah, I'd rather have this. Sure. That doesn't do a ton, but we'll take it. Alright. I should upgrade the Martial Prism. Alright. That Arcane Amulet's actually doing a lot of work to avoid us exploding it all, which is nice. Watch that. There we go. Having a cleanse would be nice, but like we don't need it. Because we're just killing fast enough. For the most part. It's possible we'll get blindsided by that one jerk. Like, I don't expect it to happen, but that's what it means to be blindsided, I guess. Is that you didn't expect it to happen, and it happened anyway. Yeah, we're not gonna really get that out. It's fine. We get shock, so we get that full shock. That was a pretty good turn one. We also love a card draw trinket, obviously, because those are just really handy. A slightly awkward position here mana-wise, but it works out. We don't care about the other drop here. We don't care about any of this. I guess we take that because it's the least bad. Like, this messes up our draws. That's technically a minor upgrade. I don't hate this, because at this point I feel like we're probably going to end up holding that, just because it is not completely unreasonable. I'm going to cut that, because I think it's a worse card. Fortunately, we're guaranteed reroll from the dragon itself, so we don't need to save one. And no, I haven't forgotten we have this, we just haven't needed it, so. A Battle Glory I think would be our big pickup, although it does, Battle Glory would have a minor downside of fatigue spamming us with whatever. I think we do this because I think that lets me kill that. Oh no, it just gets us close. Oops. I thought we were going to get the kill because I thought we were going to get a detonation, but no such luck. This is a little awkward. I would rather kill this without using up our stab. That is puts us in the awkward position of being unable to play our stab. More tough for all the good it does us. Yeah, we can end up in this awkward position as well, where because we don't control our shuffle, if our mana just decides to shake out poorly, there's not a ton we can do about it. Or if our drawer decides to shake out poorly. It just feels like we are drawing all our non-mana stuff regularly. This is okay. We will take better mana cards. It is sleeping, so we can scare it and continue through. We don't really need Stony Nap, but it is removed at least, so fine for now. That doesn't do anything for us. Just discard item. I know, but I have time force. Annoying to see the shield come up again, but I don't know why. Hey, we get freeze. which will stop it from... oh no, because it's going to try to do it again this turn. That's fine. For some reason I thought it wouldn't. But it absolutely will. Get that vengeance up. And there we go. And now we get our increasing stab upgrade. Cornered strike. It increases faster. Increasing stab increases by 12. This increases by 8, but it is 8x2, so it's effectively by 16. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. We have a bunch of rerolls. I'll reroll once here. Yeah, that's better. Get rid of this. Upgrading this is actually pretty good. And our cut here does actually have to go to stab, because we are now at super stab. Most events we can hit is 3, it looks like. I will take a clear focus. It does require us to go through... this requires us to go through this fight, which can be a pain in the butt. I believe in us. I'm not looking forward to the Natha fight, or to the Prowler fight, but... it's only depth 3, how bad can it be? Alright, we do get frozen here. Right. Oh no, because we have all the barriers. The barriers actually did... having all those barriers actually did something. Would you look at that? Good shield. Actually, I shouldn't have, because losing shield would have instantly drawn. Oh. Oh well. This will be lethal on you. So we get... okay. We can do that to heal. And we go. Yeah, damage stacking on the other one is really good. This is underwhelming, but we'll take it. It is draw, which you're happy to have draw. Starting Purity is definitely worth more to us than that shock every turn. Because there are some ways that things can go poorly in whichever fight. Also, it helps there. I am not thrilled with this turn 1, but actually done in good order. Okay. Arcane Barrier is technically potentially a problem, but I don't think it's going to matter. And you're not going to matter because you're almost dead. Goodbye. Should have done that sooner, but you at least get a detonation off. And we get to evade because, of course, we do. That's not quite a detonation, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter because we don't explode. Alright, clear focus is good. This is a card draw trinket. We absolutely take it. It just goes to 4 and 6. Give her a clear focus. We can also cut Resolute Focus pretty soon. I think the Elemental Barrier is still next on the chopping block, but like we are absolutely high on mana cards right now. Not like that. I'm fine getting hit here. Although, unfortunately, we don't quite lose shield, because again, losing shield does draw us this immediately. Which doesn't come up that often, but, you know, it is a nice bonus when it does. Good opportunist, but it doesn't matter. And then we just get killed. Yeah, having access to even that little bit of shock is nice. Especially because we have the bonus on shock. Contemplation's okay. The other drop here is useless to us. Persecute's also okay. Vulnerable doesn't suck. It is on the chopping block though. You know what, let's actually do this while the only thing is the discard pile isn't we want to draw. Obviously, the big annoyance with this fight is that we will end up having to chop through these guys a bunch. The good news is when they explode... Actually, no, because if they explode to whatever item we actually can get. I would like to one-shot that. But yeah, like this is the problem. Like we need to be able to draw the stab multiple times a turn, which we theoretically should be able to do somewhat regularly, but I said in theory we should be able to do that somewhat regularly. Alright, so yeah, we lost our shield, so now we do get to instantly draw this. But we still have just completely failed at actually being able to do that multiple times a turn because of just absurdly bad luck on that. But there we go. Wow, yeah, just committed to never giving us. Oh, come on. Like, this is, in theory, a downside of not having a card pool, but, like, there aren't that many cards we can even pick up that would help us. A lot of this is just down to bad luck. Because, like, of the 8 cards left in our deck, 4 of them are the ones that we need to draw. That should guarantee us the skill. Yep. That was kind of why I said that fight in particular can be kind of obnoxious. That doesn't do anything for us. The other one here is not super useful either, but it's, I think, slightly more useful than that. We don't need a second Flash Shock. We don't need Mana Bolt, because mana is not our problem. We can keep re-rolling here. I just don't know if there's anything else that we really want. Like, I don't want another mana card. I'll check the Convenient Shadows, like, it's funnier. And then upgrade the Introspection. Cut. I honestly think it's a mana card. Because just like when we get too much mana, when we draw too many mana cards, there's just nothing we can do. I'd rather fight Double Snail because Double Snail is not a problem for us because we can we have access to the guaranteed evasion. Happy to see that, although good trouble to discard pile in, but if we don't draw exactly mana, it is, I realize the irony of like, I don't have mana on the fight after I just got done talking about mana, but look, RNG is a heck of a thing. I think we plan to kill this next turn. Because we want to hatch this snail at a point where we're ready to deal with it. I say that, and then we get like a pretty terrible hand for actually dealing with this now. Alright, snail, we're fine. Because that is not taken care of. And snail just bleed to death. And as I said, we have plenty of mana once we get past the initial stages. It's a little bit awkward. There we go. Everything's fine. No. Normally I'd like this, but not here. And we just take crumbling defenses, which again, like it's just on the list of things to cut. This is not terribly useful. Well, no, because we don't have any heal, and we're not going to get any heal. I think crumbling defense is the first thing to go. This is where we like should dump rest. We obviously can't take that. That's good. Alright, this fight can be really annoying because of this hidden, mostly. That'll help us with that. There goes. Yeah, and there's actual evasion that also can come up. The other thing is like that it can get more hidden from this. Okay, there's opportunities for everyone, which we're already worried about opportunities in this fight, so it's actually not a big deal. I'm totally fine tripping everything else on that one, I think. Oh, it gives hidden. This is what I get for running my mouth. Yeah. That'll line it up to die. That'll kill it. Weird how you still have Opportunist. What a surprise. Guess what? Opportunist does not matter if you are dead. Bye. That is a free draw too. Doesn't give the enemy Opportunist. I don't know what the Crimson... I feel like to look up what the Crimson Nathos Opportunist does. I'm just going to assume that it's fine. We're going to upgrade... It's just to make that cheaper. Now I am going to burn rests to remove... Burn at least a couple rests to remove a couple of bad cards. Elemental Barrier can go. Persecute can go, I think. Yeah. I think having, like, the one shield card isn't terrible. I guess having, like, the one debuff card isn't terrible either, but... Alright, and I could burn more rest, but I want to be able to reset RNG in case we just, like, get some truly heinous draws. Oh, so shit done. Oh. This dice is actually really good for us. Okay, blocking Nullify and Decay is great. Doesn't quite work out the most by either of those, but... Right, Opportunist is up, but we will be able to freeze here, so... Right, increasing stab is scaling up. Not a fan of that. We do have access guaranteed to the Cannon Blast, which will... Also, it looks like we're probably going to do another freeze. I should have shocked, but I forgot. But I don't want to shock right now because I don't want to have this fight get wasted. Okay, you see, like, this is just increasing stab, doing what it's supposed to do. Well, now, I just did 5 power, which I said it was 5 that died. And shocked. Fortress is a little bit of a nuisance, because we don't have great ways to overcome it percentage-wise. Alright, we are going to treat this opportunist here, but it's just 6x3 plus something. Yeah, powerful too, that's absolutely nothing. I just get the kill. Has Berserk, but it doesn't have anything that it can do right now, so... And it's frozen. So, easy kill. Not my fastest depth 4 win, or depth 3 win, but definitely very happy with that. Considering it was a very mid-roll run. This was pretty good, pretty okay, like, this did nothing, this isn't anything. These were okay, but not, like, fantastic trinkets, like this obviously put in some work, and both of these put in some work, but, like, these aren't busted top tier, and we didn't have, like, Battle Axe would be, like, your absolute best here. We did get Corner Strike, which was guaranteed because of Crystal Dragon and Hybrid mode. But actually, if you see Crystal Dragon, you just guarantee a reroll by skipping a removal at some point. But like, we didn't get a ton of amazing pickups. Like, we didn't find any extra strike to draw from our actual drops. So, pretty good showcase of like what the increasing stab deck can just do with basically no help. Loves the ultimatum. Obviously not for increasing stab, but next up will be Final Confrontation. But that will be tomorrow. Both of us, probably, because I don't think I'm going to record that tonight. Could buy more things. I keep not buying this because I already know what it does. Or because I already know what all the cards are, I bet it would probably help for talking, so I'm gonna buy that. And yeah, that'll be it. See you next time. Toodles.